Hello everyone, once again I'm Anthony, your favorite math instructor on Math Practice Clue. Today, my clue for today will be on how to label a circle. Now, when you want to talk about labeling a circle, you have to consider two things. First is the curved lines, the curves, and the second is the straight line. Now, there's also a third part, but I'm going to be talking about that in the part 2. That's the regions. But I won't be talking about the regions in this segment. So now, I'm going straight to the curved lines. Now, consider this circle. Let me call this circle circle 1 here. And call this one circle 2. Now, let's consider circle 2 to be the outer boundary of circle 1, something like this. So this is the outer boundary of circle 1. We are going to call this the circumference. And that becomes the circumference of the circle, just the outer boundary of the circle. So that's the first labeling. Now, the second curved part of a circle will become a part of this circumference. So assuming in this circumference, I cut out a portion like this. I cut this out, so I'm going to have something like this outside. Now I'm going to call this the arc. So look at the arc as a fractional part of the entire circumference. So if you're talking about the whole will be the whole circumference, and then the part or the fractional part will be the arc. So whenever a curved part is cut out of the circumference, that part becomes the arc. The smaller part or the smaller portion becomes the minor arc. In this case, this will become the minor arc. And then what's remaining will become the major arc. And that's it. So that's all for curves in a circle. Now, assuming in this circle, I have this dot, assuming this is the center. So this dot represents a line. So this dot, it's just a dot in the center. So any straight line moving from this dot to any part of the circumference, any part, it can be here, it can be top. Sorry, I didn't get my straight line well. That straight line becomes the radius. So we are going to call this the radius. So radius. And if there are two, for example, let me put another one. If there's another straight line here and touches the circumference, you call both of them a radii. So this is another radius, and both of them become a radii. So you call it a radii. Okay, now that's it. The next straight line will be another straight line touching any two points on the circumference. So it's going to be a straight line joining 2 points on the circumference. So we assume we take any point. So I'm going to take here and then here. And then so this is the straight line joining the 2 points. So this straight line will be called a chord. A chord. So it's actually spelled chord. So that's it. So it's going to be called a chord. Now the third line is another chord, but it's now the biggest chord in the circle. Yeah, the biggest chord in the circle. Some people call it the longest. Line that divides the circle, cuts it into two equal halves, a line of symmetry. But I just maybe for this teaching, I'll call it just a chord. So the chord, which is the longest line in a circle, is a chord. This chord is a chord passing the center. So I take this point, any 2 points again, but in this case it must pass the center. So this chord now, the first one did not pass the center. That's this. It didn't pass the center, but this one has to pass the center. So if the chord passes the center, then it becomes a diameter. So the diameter is a chord that passes the center of a circle. So in this tutorial, we've been able to label circles in 5 ways. We have the arc, the circumference, we have the chord, we have the diameter, and we have the radius. So that's my math clue for today. Until next time, I remain Anthony, your favorite math instructor on Math Practice Clue. Please support my video by subscribing to my channel, or sharing my videos, or liking the comments. Now drop any comment on any video you think I can work on. Thank you. Bye for now.